one of the ways in which we look to spread any message about behavior change is edutainment. So this sort of forum where people relax, they're more receptive to messages, is always a very good forum for putting across a serious message.
You see, all of we here coming together under these stars sharing the stage, awakening airs, eliminating fears, and creating awareness in a community through an alternative culture of education against desensitized discrimination through love, poetry, and song.
One of the things I think you need to do is, as individuals, to have a very strong sense of self and the importance of your own strength in a relationship. One of the things that we do in our adolescent health education program is to teach people about life skills and how to negotiate in a relationship. And you can only do that if you have personal strength. So when you're getting into a relationship, you have to have some serious conversations with your partner, especially if you're going to be sexually active. And in any relationship, you should practice faithfulness and use a condom. Even in marriage, that can be part of the equation depending on what is going on in a relationship. But you have to be able to negotiate that, and that's especially so for women in relationships these days.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't tell no lies, lies, lies.
Well, they need compassion and they need understanding. Part of what is so difficult for a person living with HIV is that there's still a lot of stigma attached to having that diagnosis. Even though we have extremely good medication, and in Barbados we're lucky to have not only first line but second line and third line drugs. So it is no longer a death sentence, it's a chronic disease. Even though we have that, and those drugs taken correctly can also make it close to impossible for the HIV virus to be transmitted. Even though we have that, there's a lot of stigma attached to the diagnosis. So there's still the issue of discrimination and being ostracized. It's also the problem with getting work and keeping work. And of course, another thing is there needs to be a listening ear when things are difficult. So in a relationship where HIV is part of the equation, you need a compassionate ear.
I throw my hands in the air and said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Oh, round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without it. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
have to have a healthy diet. Some of the medications also demand certain diets, not as much as it used to be before. But the worst thing you can have with an HIV diagnosis is a poor diet. It's bad for anybody, but it's doubly so with someone who is HIV positive. The fact that Barbados has a program and an HIV food bank has been lauded, not just in the Caribbean, but internationally, because not every program factors that into the equation. And very good nutrition is also part of what allows people to thrive and survive. So this kind of fundraiser and the fact that you're supporting the HIV food bank is very important to us. The need for proper nutrition for persons living with HIV and also families has meant that it has become a very big part of our HIV budget. We used to have a very strong stream of donations, and we still do, but not as much as we need, because the need for the food has increased almost exponentially. So this is such an important event for us in so many ways.